Hello everybody. Today I want to give you a tutorial on how to massage your own neck. Living in Los Angeles, know there's a lot of opportunities to sit in traffic and hold your stress way up here. Everything's getting really tight and unconscious to ourselves. We're starting to hold everything up high and forward, and then we're squeezing on the steering wheel, and then we're clenching our jaw, and then we're getting mad at the person to our right, and stop. Relax, breathe. It's important to remember that we can control a lot of our emotions um, by just being mindful of what is coming into our brain. And stressful times cause us to hold on to the tension and sensation in not such a good way. So what I wanted to do is do a quick video and show you guys the basic muscles of the neck, as well as their functions and how to properly massage them. Now, you can do this at any time. Obviously, it doesn't have to be when you're stressed out in traffic. You can be sitting at work at a computer. You can be at home and just notice some tightness in these muscle areas. And I found it very helpful in my self-care practices to include self-massage. So we're going to start off with the most anterior that we're going to be working with. This is your sternocleidomastoid. It connects essentially down towards your clavicle and goes up behind just behind the ear here. And what it does in relationship to the scalenes, one of these muscles, is it laterally moves your head side to side. So if you're feeling some tightness here or running all the way up kind of behind the ear in this direction, it's probably your sternocleidomastoid. So because it goes side to side, what I'm going to do is drop my head away from the stretch of the muscle. Feel that stretch there, and all I'm going to do is just massage up and down. I'm kind of using my fingertips. Look at the washable marker on my fingers. We're going to get you massaging up and down, creating the length. I like to drop my head away because it stretches out the muscle. And just going to do a nice little massage up and down. Work your way up. Notice any particularly tight points. Mine is held right behind the ear here. So spend a little more time. You can massage north and south as well as east and west. Back and forth. Spend 30 seconds to a minute on a side. Could really support loosening those up. And don't be afraid to add a little pressure and then give yourself some movement while holding your fingertips steady. And let the muscles stretch around your around the pressure from your fingers. Next, we got two smaller muscles here. We have the scalenes, and unfortunately, it's the same color. My artist only had 3 markers. Is the scalenes and the levator scapula. Now, the scalenes work in conjunction with the sternocleidomastoid as one of the assists to do the lateral neck movement. So you can just move your pressure a little bit back and then work into that. It's one of the deeper muscles as well, so you kind of have to work your way in. Again, feeling some tension there. I definitely can connect to that. It's super sensitive on me. And also we have the scalenes. Excuse me, the levator. The levator scapula. It works in conjunction with the trapezius, the upper trap, which elevates your scapula. Does this. And the levators work with that muscle to help elevate the scapula. So when you notice a lot of people have a hold tension right here, that's your lower trap, because we spend a lot of our time holding tension like this. I'm not quite sure why it's so consistent, but I know most of my clients do it. I tend to do it, and I'd be willing to bet most of you guys watching also do it. So slightly different purpose in the muscle. They elevate, so what we'll do, and they rotate forward. So what we'll do is massage in that direction. So seek and destroy, I call it. Find the tightness around your upper trap, wherever that may be. Oftentimes you'll have a knot there, so it's just something to be mindful of. Your body will tell you where exactly you're holding that tightness. Find your fingertips on the tightness, and then what I want you to do is make kind of a C cup with your hand and kind of pull your muscle forward and back to start. Because it elevates and rotates forward, work in that direction. Back and forth, rotating it over. And just like the sternocleido, find the sweet spot, press into it. And sometimes you don't even have to move the fingers. You can just move your body around where that tightness is. Again, the muscles work in conjunction with one another. So kind of find out if you activate the sternocleidomastoid by lengthening your neck, that could also support you in exposing that trap tightness, and you'll be able to find a new patch of something to massage out. So sometimes you have to move your body around and find what shows up when you move it around. Same thing with the levators. Levator is very sensitive muscle, so you got to be very careful. It's one of the deeper ones, a little smaller, but in between the sternocleidomastoid and that trap, you have a number of kind of assistant auxiliary muscles that support. So same thing, working in direction up and down and forward and back on those smaller muscles in between. Here, this little triangle has often a little tight patch on everybody. Usually when I do this with my clients, about 3.5 minutes can do a world of goods for somebody. One test for you to notice, do the head test. So turn your head to one side and hold it, and notice how much range of motion you can get in relation from your nose to your shoulder bone. And then do the self-care, do the massage, open it up, and I bet you'll be able to create way more range of motion with your head turn as you after you give yourself that massage. It's that good, and the results can be that immediate. So do something good for your body today. If you love somebody, you know I've never met anyone turning down a neck massage. So spread the love. Take care of our bodies. Take care of other bodies. Thanks so much for tuning in. Let me know if you have any questions. Talk to you soon.